So yesterday I make a big pot of beef curry, but I don't feel like eating rice again. So let's make some oil roti to go with it. Alright, let's go ahead and mix up our roti dough. Today I'll be using all-purpose flour, salt, sugar, and baking powder. Add that to the flour and mix well. Now there's a controversy going around on whether sugar goes into roti dough. It goes in mine. If you don't want it in yours, just omit. How many times do I have to tell you guys, like, it's no need to be arguing about this. If you don't like something, just don't put it in yours. Like you see me doing here, you want to add the water a little at a time until a super soft dough is formed. Make sure you're using warm water, okay? And once that dough is formed, you want to cover it, set it aside, and allow it to sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. Next, you want to grab some oil and vegetable shortening, and you want to mix this until well combined. You can use butter here instead if you don't want to use shortening. And you want to set aside some extra flour. Now I will go ahead and pinch off pieces of that dough and roll them into some little dough balls. You can make them as big or as small as you like. It's all about your personal preference. Next, we'll go ahead and oil our roti. So I will add some flour to my surface, and you want to roll this out. At this point, it does not have to be super round or super big. Just roll it to a point where you can add oil in the middle. And yeah, I will go ahead and add that oil and shortening mixture. Then I will drizzle some flour over top, cut it down the middle, and you want to form it into like a cone shape. And once that cone shape is formed, you want to tuck in both ends, and that's basically it. You want to carry on with this process until you're all done. Once you're done with all of them, you want to allow it to sit for about 20 minutes so the oil can soak deep within. Next, we'll go ahead and just coat them well in some flour, and we're going to roll them out. At this point, you want to get it as round as you possibly can. Now, I was never a pro at getting the roti round, so I just try my best. As long as it's soft and flaky and amazing, that's all that matters. So now I will place it onto my tower, and you want to just cook these until the bubbles start to form, and then you will add some oil over top. You want to oil both sides, and you will cook it to your desired doneness. If you like this brown, you will cook it as brown as you like. If you don't like it brown, you're going to lower your heat and allow it to cook until it's fully cooked, but not with the brown spots. So yeah, what I like to do is once it is done, I like to go in with 2 wooden spoons and just loosen up the layers. I do not want to burn my hands, so I do not clap my roti. That's how I get the layers to loosen up. So here I will go ahead and roll another one out, and we will carry on with the same process until all our rotis are done. So this is the one where I lowered my heat, and I didn't want to cook this one brown. I wanted to show you guys both ones that were brown and the ones that were not brown. So this one is not brown because I lowered the heat, and I continue to cook it on both sides and oil it until it was fully cooked. And then I went in with my wooden spoons and loosened up the layers, and that's basically it, guys. Quick, easy, and simple. You know I couldn't go without showing you how soft, flaky, and melting in your mouth this roti was. Absolutely divine. I did serve it up with some beef curry and it was chef's kiss. Give the recipe a try for me and let me know what you guys think. I will be leaving all my ingredients and measurements in the description or the caption. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, share it, and leave a comment down below. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching and enjoy.